Everyone wants to succeed, but no one wants to fail. What you fail to realize is that the path to success includes failure. So you have to be ready to fail in order to reach your goals. The reality of life is this: for you to become what you want to be, you have to be willing to sacrifice what you are. And that will mean that you have to move beyond what you're comfortable with. Now, moving beyond what you're comfortable with means you're going into uncharted territories. And when you go into uncharted territories, there are so many unknowns. The reality is, because there are unknowns, failure is not an option. So, if you're going to grow, you need to be ready to fail. You need to embrace failure. You need to tell yourself that failure is not an option. You need to tell yourself, I'm not going to be afraid of failure. You need to tell yourself, whenever I fail, I am learning. And so when you pick yourself up, when you fall down, and you fall down again, and you pick yourself up again, and you fall down again, and you pick yourself up again, you're learning and you're growing in the process. And what those experiences are teaching you is not to be afraid of failure. The world would tell you that, oh, you shouldn't fail, you should always succeed. Yeah, it's easy said than done. If you're ready to embrace failure and learn from your failed experiences, and also learn from the failed experiences of others, then you end up on the path to success. Success is not a destination. Success is the journey. And success is the cumulation of different forms of failure that helps you to grow. The one thing about failure, though, is you need to ensure that you're not failing at the same point over and over again. So don't keep making the same mistakes. That's the point of failure. Make sure your failure points are teaching you what you should do and what you should not do. Make sure your failure points are helping you to understand what works and what doesn't work. And don't be emotional. Learn the lessons and then move on. A lot of people think that being successful is about who they are. No. The world doesn't care who you are. You wake up every morning and you're thinking, what are you going to get for yourself? Well, guess what? The rest of the world, all 8 billion human beings on Earth, are also waking up in the morning and thinking, what are they going to get for themselves? And people will only gravitate not to you as a person, but to what you have to give. Again, I repeat, people will only gravitate not to you as a person, but to what you have to give. So every morning when you wake up, ask yourself, what am I going to give to the world today? What am I going to do to add value? Because when you add value, value will come back to you. And value can come in different ways. Value can be in making people laugh. Value can be in making people happy. Value can be in putting in the work to get a desired result. Value can be in creating something. Value can be in enhancing something. But at every point, you always have to think about what value are you bringing to the table. Because when you bring value to the table, that's when the table will make value available to you. So don't wake up in the morning and think, what is the world going to give to me? No, tell yourself, what do I have to give to the world today? And it doesn't have to be anything life-changing for the world, no. All you have to do is think about how you can change one person's life at a time. Just change one person's life at a time. you will find that the reward will come in measures that you cannot even imagine, and then you will grow. So stick to your values. Tell yourself you're going to do your best in every point. Tell yourself you're not going to leave anything on the floor. Tell yourself that when people look at what you have to give, they will say, yes, that person gave his or her best. And that is something you will be proud of and you will be rewarded for. So pick yourself up, get out of the door, go out and give value to the world, and the world will give you value in return.